How to create smooth voice leading with 7th chords. Are you curious about how to create smooth voice leading with 7th chords in jazz and blues? This technique can really transform your playing. Let's break it down step by step. First, let's understand what 7th chords are. A 7th chord consists of four notes: the root, 3rd, 5th, and 7th. In jazz, these chords add depth and tension to your music. Next, we have chord voicings. Voicing is how you arrange the notes of a chord. In jazz, it is common to omit the 5th note. By focusing on the root, 3rd, and 7th, you create a more open sound. Now, let's talk about voice leading principles. One important principle is to keep common tones between chords in the same voice part. If a note is part of both chords, it should ideally stay put. Another principle is minimal movement. Move notes by the smallest possible interval, which is usually a half step or whole step. Skips of a third are also acceptable. Avoid large leaps, as they can make the music sound disconnected. For practical applications, consider the movement from the 3rd of one chord to the 7th of the next. This technique creates a smooth, connected sound. Take a common chord progression like 2 minor 7 to 5 7 to 1 major 7. In this case, you can voice the chord so that the 3rd of the 2 minor chord becomes the 7th of the 5 chord. Then, the 3rd of the 5 chord becomes the 7th of the 1 chord. Rootless voicings are another great option. Often, the bassist plays the root, allowing you to focus on the 3rd and 7th in your right hand. This gives you more melodic interest and flexibility. Adding extensions like the 9th or 13th can also add color to your chords. Just make sure to voice these extensions in the upper registers to keep things clear. When it comes to specific techniques for smooth voice leading, consider parallel motion. When chords are related by a second, voices can move in parallel for a smooth sound. Contrasting motion is another technique. When chords are related by a 5th, one voice can alternate between the 3rd and 7th, while another voice does the opposite. Lastly, think of each voice as lazy, wanting to move as little as possible. This mindset helps create smooth transitions between chords. By applying these principles and techniques, you can achieve smooth voice leading with 7th chords in jazz and blues. This will create a rich and cohesive sound in your performances.